Did you ever go through an event that changed the trajectory of your life? Can you look back in your life and saying there was my life before the event and my life after, and I'm not the person that I was, and I still relive that moment over and over again. Why did that happen to me? Why was I so stupid? Why were they so awful to me? What did I do to deserve this? I decided to call the book Crucible Leadership because I believe that great leaders are formed in the forge of crucibles. A crucible literally is a cauldron of molten metal. Something new is formed from that cauldron, but the way that something new is formed is through fire and pain. That's what a crucible is. Nobody likes to go through it. Nobody likes to feel the fire, the pain, the devastation, the heat. But something new, something beautiful, something lasting can come out of a crucible. Crucible experiences setbacks, they're failures, they may be your fault, they may not be your fault. They could be abuse, financial failure, loss of a loved one, the breakup of a marriage, anything that's unfortunately excruciatingly painful. It's a searing experience such that your life after the crucible experience is different than your life before. I grew up in a 150-year-old family media business. I was the fifth generation. There were enormous expectations. I was seen by my parents and some other family members as the heir apparent. I'd spent my whole life preparing to one day lead the family media company. I felt the company wasn't being run well, wasn't being run along the ideals of the founder. And so I launched this $2.25 billion takeover. And not only did I launch a takeover, I kind of launched myself into the depths of a crucible. When we had to file for bankruptcy, it was devastating. I felt like I'd let my parents down, John Fairfax, the founder of the family business, employees, relatives, and in some strange way, because I'm a person of faith, I felt like I'd even let God down. My objective with Crucible Leadership is to give you hope. Crucible experiences don't have to be the end of your story. My book tells you how to live a life of significance, which I define as a life on purpose dedicated to serving others. You'll learn the steps to becoming that kind of leader, a leader that has joy and fulfillment. And it's not so much a how-to manual, it's really a set of parables, examples from my life and other ancestors of mine, historical, inspirational leaders. In some sense, your crucible can be a blessing. In some sense, your crucible can be a gift. We're all going to make mistakes in life. The issue is not making mistakes, is how are you going to learn from those mistakes? Can you be a better person? Life is hard, but that's really what I wrote my book for, is I want to give leaders hope. We're designed for purpose. We're designed for meaning. We're designed to want our lives to count. And the only way to do that is focus on others. Building a life of significance is not easy. It could take years, it could be a lot of pain, but a life of significance, a life of joy and fulfillment, focus on others, it's worth the pain of getting there. And it begins with one small step. One small step leads to another small step. So let's begin that journey together today.